If you're breathing, you're blessed. Don't ever forget that. If you woke up this morning, you're blessed. We sometimes we take it for granted, like we supposed to be here, or we gotta be. Now every day you on this earth is a blessing. We all done lost somebody close to us that's no longer here, so we know it's real. At any moment can be the last moment. So let's start taking this, taking life and doing all the things you always wanted to do. It ain't necessarily got to be nothing, crazy or extravagant, but just living life, in with a positive mindset. Even when things may not always be positive around you. Me myself, I stay to myself a lot, so that's how I navigate through life. I'm one of them type of people, like, I like to be around love at all times. I like to be around people that, spreading that love and that's showing love, because I'm not really with the negative. Life as it on its own is negative enough. So I try to surround myself with positive people, positive environments. And, I seem to have, a positive outcome when I do that. So positivity is the key. Being around people that got genuine love for you is the key. Sometimes we get caught up with, having to feel like we got to be around certain people, or to be around people for, acceptance for whatever it may be. For me personally, I'm too old for that, so I really can care less, me personally. But I do understand there's some people out there that may, still feel the need that they got to be around a certain crowd to feel acceptance. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it 100. You don't. Now be around the people that got genuine love for you. Obviously, don't nobody in this world want to be lonely. But at the same time, if me being around you is messing up my happiness, then I got to change, who I got around me. Point blank, period. So, nowadays, we got to get out of this, needing to feel acceptance. Sometimes that can mean the various of different things. You feel like you got to be a certain way, act a certain way, do certain things to get love. And that shouldn't be. And if you do feel the need that you got to do that, then you need to remove them people from around you, because ain't nothing but negative going to happen. Just take it from a young man like myself who, I've experienced a few things in life. I've been around certain people, some good for me, some bad. Sometimes you gotta, trial by error. You gotta go through some things to see, oh, I ain't gonna do that no more. Sometimes you gotta learn from your mistakes. But if I can try to, tell you something that possibly, you don't gotta go down that same road, I'm pray and hope that something that I may say can, make you go a different direction. They go left, you go right, or vice versa. Just want to see us as a people, and I mean all people, whether you black, white, anything. Let's just start being positive. It's way too much negativity in the world, and sometimes I just sit back and think, like, like some of our leaders, black leaders from back in the day who was fighting so hard to get equality and to get things going, for all people. But specifically for the blacks, because at that time, black people was just going through so much. We still go through things today, but obviously it's not as bad as it was back in those days, but we still got our, struggles even today. But a lot of the struggles of the day, unfortunately, is coming from black on black disputes, black on black situations. You know, you can't blame no white man or no, you know, nobody else for that. You gotta start looking in yourself like, is the situation really that serious for me to take this man's life? Is it really that serious for me to end that man's life and me possibly going to prison, you know, for the rest of my life or for however long? Is it really worth it? And I sit there and I think, me personally, I could think of a few things that's worth it for me, you know, to go down that route. But that's obviously, you know, love I got from my family, you know, my lady, you know, our kids, stuff like that. That could push me over the edge. But just a dispute, you know, you know, and this is, unfortunately, in today's time, this is what's going on. A lot of people are having small disputes. It's something that just a conversation could have, you know, fixed. And people are ending each other's lives over that. You know, now his family is in, you know, is in shambles. And now your family's in shambles because you done took this man's life. Now you gotta go do this bid. So nobody wins. We just need to man up, put our big boy pants on, have grown men conversations, and get over whatever it is, because it really ain't worth it at the end of the day. Life is short as it is. We don't need to be out here taking each other's lives. We don't need to be out here, you know, beefing over unnecessary stuff, whatever it may be. You know, it really ain't that serious. You know, if we all show respect, give respect, you know, it shouldn't really be an issue. You know, and I'm praying that one day we can get, as a people, we can get to that mindset. You know, I know, you know, up to this point, you know, it's been, you know, people just trying to be positive, show positivity. Even if you look on certain social media sites, it's people speaking of, you know, the streets ain't what it is. You know, we all either have lost somebody from the streets, whether it was, you know, they went to prison or they died. So we all know the outcome, but we still keep the same pattern. And, you know, that's, you know, one thing I can't wrap my finger around. Like, what will make a person? We know if we go down that road, we know where it's going to lead to. So why do we keep, you know, putting ourselves in these different situations? You know, some of it, I know it comes from maybe the music that we listen to. We feel like we, you know, or our backgrounds from where we grew up at. So I understand, you know, sometimes people feel like it's the only way they can do certain things, but that ain't the case. It's always another way. You know, you just gotta find within yourself what it is you want to do outside of that, and just attack that the same way as you attack the block. Attack whatever you want to do in life the same way, and you'll see that you'll get just as much success, or if not more, and you ain't gotta look over your shoulder. You know, just in my bag a little bit today. You know, just thinking of just, you know, different things that's, you know, people I've lost, and, you know, whether associates or just people in, you know, in general that, you know, even entertainers. You know, just recently Nipsey Hussle just was gunned down on some, you know, just somebody being ignorant. You know, just unnecessary. You know, so that just plays in my mind. No, I did not know that man, but I felt his music, felt what he stood for. You know, and my heart go out to his family, his children, his lady. You know, it's just an unfortunate situation. And not just Nip, anybody that may be going through it. Because, you know, just like on that level, that's what they dealing with now. We've all had people close to us that lost their lives to gun violence, or, you know, to some type of violence or some type of, you know, dispute or whatever the case may be. You know, Nipsey's situation just happens to be more recent. But I got people like in my own hometown, from where I'm from, you know, that's going through the same struggles. And it's just unfortunate, man, that we keep doing this to ourselves. You know, and when it don't necessarily gotta be, man, if everybody just focus on getting to the money and just being successful and everybody focus on that, it'd be a lot less killing and a lot less disputes. You know, and if it is a dispute, it'll get talked out instead of, you know, the other route. Just wanted to get that off my chest, y'all. I ain't gonna beat y'all down. I just, you know, it was on my mind. You know, just something, you know, just something that's been on my mind for a little bit. You know, I'm just wanted to share my thoughts a little bit on it. You know, I just pray that we, you know better, you'll do better. And, you know, learn from your mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes, and learn how to not take stuff so much to the heart, you know, and feel like you the pride and get in the way sometimes. And I know I'm a prideful person. Trust me, I'm a prideful person. So I get it to a certain extent, but just how some people just react and don't think at times, and it's just, you know, we gotta think first. You know, is it really that serious? And and as you thinking, you'll see like it really ain't that big. It really ain't that deep. Just wanted to, you know, share that with you. Share that with y'all. Like I always say, be blessed.